One of the biggest Canadian men's national team transfer sagas has finally come to an end. Cyle Larin has joined up with Club Brugge on a 3-year deal, and we're here to break it down. To kickstart this deep dive, let's head all the way back to when Cyle Larin signed for Besiktas. Cyle Larin had his first breakout season with Orlando City in the MLS in 2015. He ended up scoring an impressive 17 goals in 27 appearances. He followed that up in the 2016 season with 14 goals in 32 appearances. He then finished off his final season in MLS in 2017, scoring 12 goals in 28 appearances. Scoring that many goals and consistently at the MLS level caught the attention of Besiktas. Besiktas swooped in and picked up Cyle Larin in the 2017-2018 season, where he ended up scoring 3 goals in 4 matches, 2 of which were starts. Cyle Larin wasn't able to build on the impressive start he had to the end of the 17-18 season. The 2018-19 season was one to forget for Cyle Larin, as he only scored 1 goal in 12 appearances, and at the end of that season he was loaned out to Belgium. Cyle Larin started to rediscover his form on loan with Zulte in the Belgian league in the 2018-19 season, where he went on to score 7 goals and 5 assists in 29 appearances, 28 of which were starts. He returned from his loan spell a new player for the 2020-2021 season, where he ended up going on to score 19 goals and 5 assists in 38 appearances, 33 of which were starts for Besiktas. He was pushed out to the left-hand side of a 4-2-3-1, and he really took his game to a new level. He definitely still played as a striker from time to time, but found a home on the left-hand side. Not only was that a career year for Cyle Larin personally, Besiktas went on to win the Cup and League double that year, and they followed it up next season, winning the Turkish Super Cup as well. Going into the 2021-2022 season, Cyle Larin's contract was winding down, and unfortunately had a pretty poor season that followed up. He only started 19 matches, played in 29, and he scored 7 goals and 1 assist. Larin was not able to rediscover his impressive form last season, and neither was Besiktas, as they ended up slipping down and finishing 6th place in the season, missing out on Europe altogether. Despite the slow year for Cyle Larin, Besiktas still wanted to re-sign him. However, they could not agree on a salary. Cyle Larin had a specific number in mind, around $2.5 million per year, where Besiktas just was not able to meet that. Besiktas threw a few offers at him, but unfortunately for them, they were not able to get the deal done, which led Cyle Larin to free agency. Once it was determined that Cyle Larin was not going to re-sign for Besiktas, a lot of clubs became interested. Naturally, because Cyle Larin was so successful in Turkey, a few Turkish clubs were interested. Clubs like Trabzonspor, Fenerbahce, Istanbul Besiktas, and Galatasaray were interested. Istanbul Besiktas was the most involved, as well as Galatasaray, as the manager of Istanbul Besiktas was very interested in Cyle Larin to come in and replace Trezeguet on the left-hand side. We also saw some MLS interest as well, as NYCFC were interested, as Cyle Larin could be a potential DP replacement for Tati Castellanos, as well as LAFC, who have an open DP spot, and they were interested in Cyle Larin before the signing of Gareth Bale. Greek side Olympiacos was frequently interested. Premier League new boys Nottingham Forest were interested in Cyle Larin, and once the deal was finally done, Fabrizio Romano reported that Tigres were also interested in bringing in the Canadian. A lot of really strong clubs were targeting Cyle Larin, and a lot of interesting projects were put in front of him. However, this is what Cyle Larin was looking for. Larin was looking for a 3-year contract with a €2.5 million salary, and ideally he was looking for a club that was playing in the Champions League or the Premier League. Or at the very least, a project that's looking likely to give him a ton of minutes leading up to this World Cup. So taking a look at the clubs that were interested in Cyle Larin, these are the clubs that actually suit what Cyle Larin was looking for. Istanbul Besiktas, Galatasaray, NYCFC, LAFC, and Tigres could not offer him Champions League. Trabzonspor, Fenerbahce, and Olympiacos had to go through qualifying for the Champions League, so that's still not guaranteed. So out of that list, no club there could offer him guaranteed Champions League next season. The only club that could offer him something that was a guarantee was Nottingham Forest in the Premier League. Forest rumors were becoming pretty heavy with Cyle Larin up until the announcement finally came from Fabrizio Romano. On July 4th, Fabrizio Romano tweeted, former Besiktas striker Cyle Larin is set to join Belgium side Club Brugge on a free transfer. Brugge hijacked the deal after Tigres and Olympiacos' interest. UEFA Champions League group stage made the difference. Larin will sign a 3-year contract, medical already completed. Club Brugge never really looked like they were in the running. They were never mentioned up until the final moment where they hijacked the deal because they could offer him what he was looking for, Champions League football. So now that Cyle Larin's future was finally decided, how will he fit in at Club Brugge? Well, I personally think that Club Brugge is a great club for Cyle Larin. The Belgian league is a bit of a step up in my opinion from the Turkish league, although they're relatively similar leagues. Club Brugge is going to give him the opportunity to win silverware each and every season, as well as giving him the big opportunity in what he was looking for to play in the Champions League at the highest of levels. There's also one key element that I think helped get this deal done, and that is Tajon Buchanan, and the fact that he's already playing for Club Brugge. Tajon Buchanan, like Cyle Larin, lit up the MLS before earning a move to Club Brugge. Buchanan's final season with the New England Revolution was incredible. He also broke out with the Canadian men's national team, and he made that January transfer to Europe. Making January transfers to Europe can be a bit of a dangerous thing, especially for Canadian men's national team players, as we've seen Richie Larin and Stephen Eustachio make those type of moves. Both had relatively slow seasons. Eustachio is looking to be given a lot of trust this upcoming season, where Richie Larin is already being looked out to be shipped out on a loan deal. If Cyle Larin took a look at what Tajon Buchanan did since moving to Belgium, it gives Cyle Larin a lot of hope that he can be successful there. Yes, the circumstances were a little different when Buchanan moved to Belgium. The Belgian league was on a break and a new manager came in Alfred Schroeder. Buchanan ended up being an instant hit for Club Brugge. He played in 14 matches, started 13, scoring a goal and assist. He played in a bit of a deeper role in a 3-5-2 system, playing mostly as a left wing back, but he was continuously given the ability to start, play, and honestly grow as a player, and I think this next season for Buchanan could be a big one. Cyle Larin got pretty much everything he was looking for this deal. It makes a lot of sense, and I'm excited to see what he can do with Tajon Buchanan leading up to this upcoming World Cup. There's been no legitimate rumors about this yet, but this is hopefully something that Canadian men's national team fans can fantasize about. It's going to be the trio of players. If Richie Larin, who is a Nottingham Forest player, is looking for a move, he's been rumored right now to potentially be heading to Belgium, the Netherlands, or maybe a championship club. If Club Brugge give a look for Richie Larin, he could come in and be the third Canadian, creating an amazing trio for this club. There unfortunately are no rumors quite yet that Club Brugge will be his destination if he goes to Belgium, but like I mentioned, I could only hope and we see like a 4-4-2 system where Larin is playing as a right back, Buchanan as a right mid, and Cyle Larin starting up front in a front two. But for right now, let's just focus on the two players that are with Club Brugge, and that's Tajon Buchanan and Cyle Larin, and how they could potentially line up next season. Alfred Schroeder has moved on and has taken the head coaching role at Ajax after the really impressive end of the season with Club Brugge. His replacement, Karl Hopkins, is going to have the opportunity to really put his stamp on this club. Karl Hopkins has been with Club Brugge since the 2018-19 season, where he was a youth coach. From 2019 to 2022, Hopkins was promoted to the first team staff, where he had the specific task of guiding young talents to provide a link between the academy and the first team. In 2022, Hopkins was given the head coaching role at Club Brugge and is going to have the opportunity to try to lift them to another title. It's unknown right now which formation that Karl Hopkins is going to go with. If he picks up where Schroeder left off, he may go with the 3-5-2. However, if you're looking through the lens of a Canadian men's national team perspective, you're not going to really want to see that. Yes, playing in a two-striker system is going to ideally fit Cyle Larin. However, playing with wingbacks, you're more than likely going to see Tajon Buchanan play as a right wing back or a left wing back. I want to see Buchanan's game adapt and grow. I want to see him play a little bit further up the pitch. So here are some formations that I believe could fit both Cyle Larin and Tajon Buchanan next season. Ideally, going with the formation that the Canadian men's national team mostly play with, the 4-4-2, would be very ideal for these two players. Ideally, in this system, you're going to see Tajon Buchanan playing as a right midfielder. He can also play over on the left-hand side, but for me, the right side suits him more. He's going to have the ability to go forward. He has the ability to cross the ball, which I think he's very deadly at. And of course, playing with the back four gives him the ability just to simply focus on the attack, which I think he's best at. In a 4-4-2 system, you'd also see Cyle Larin playing as a dual striker. I think that's where you could get the best out of Cyle Larin. He likes playing alongside someone else. He's good at the hold-up play. He can kind of drift wide when he needs to, and it would really suit his game. You could also see them playing in a 4-3-3 system. Buchanan playing as a left wing or right wing, and of course Cyle Larin has the ability to play over on the left-hand side as well, or the lone striker, which Cyle Larin has proven for the Canadian men's national team that he's able to do. The final formation that I think could really suit these two players is the 4-2-3-1 system. In Cyle Larin's last season with Besiktas, the 4-2-3-1 system was the one that was mainly used, and you can see Cyle Larin playing out on the left-hand side as that left attacking mid, or as well go centrally, like I mentioned, is good at his hold-up play. He's been able to play that for the Canadian men's national team, and it gives him two prominent positions that he could play for. For Tajon Buchanan, like I also mentioned, he can play as a right attacking mid, a left attacking mid, but in all three of those systems, I would like to see him either as a right mid, a right wing, or a right attacking mid for Club Brugge. With the World Cup coming up in November, these summer transfers have never been more important for a player. In my opinion, Cyle Larin nailed it. He got his 3-year deal, he's playing Champions League football, and he's going to have the opportunity to get a ton of minutes and be a prominent role for this Club Brugge side. On top of that, a lot of stars are leaving Club Brugge this summer after the successful season they had, which is going to open up even more minutes and even more of an opportunity for both Tajon Buchanan and Cyle Larin to really become focal points for this team. Building chemistry between the two players could be crucial as well, and like I mentioned, if Richie Larin is able to sneak in there as well, those three players will have a lot of chemistry leading up to the World Cup for Canada. I do want to make one final bromance point here. Now, Iniesta and Xavi, when they played at Barcelona together, Xavi wore number 6, Iniesta wore number 8, but when they played for Spain, Iniesta wore number 6 and Xavi wore number 8. For Club Brugge now, when the two Canadians are linking up, Tajon Buchanan is wearing number 17 and Cyle Larin has taken number 11. But when it comes to the national team, they swap, and Tajon Buchanan is wearing number 11 and Cyle Larin is wearing number 17. So, you know, there's a connection there. You're going to see the way that these two chemistries hopefully going to build, and those two players are going to continue to thrive for both club and country. So let me know what you guys thought about this move for Cyle Larin. I personally think it's a fantastic one. I think he's going to get a ton of minutes. He can play a prominent role for a very good side, and playing in the Champions League is always a good thing. Comment down below and give me a rating out of 10 of how well you think Cyle Larin is going to fit in with Club Brugge. And like always, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to drop a like, drop a sub as well, because we're getting very close to 50,000 subscribers. So if you want to help us reach our goal, dropping a sub will definitely do that. Also, be sure to head over to One Soccer and subscribe for all the best Canadian soccer coverage. My name is Josh Deming. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys soon. Cheers, friends.